What's up, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. In this video I'm going to be kind of sharing some of my thoughts. I've been getting a lot of questions about my preferences on the Nightstalker subclass, and I want to talk about two skills in particular. Most people will gravitate towards Quiver, which gives you more shots for your Void Bow. Takes you up to 3 shots instead of 1. But the problem is that it reduces the range on the Void Anchors. And then the other option is Black Hole, and Black Hole makes it so that you still have 1 shot, but it increases the range that the anchor can tether people, and it increases the number of targets that you can tether. And now I'm finding that 9 times out of 10, I am greatly preferring Black Hole to Quiver, which is a little different than most PvP YouTubers and streamers out there. Most of them are gravitating towards Quiver. But I guess I'm sort of the outlier here. You saw in that last clip I was able to get 5 kills with 1 Void Bow, just the 1 shot using Black Hole, and here getting a team wipe and salvage. So just generally speaking, I'm greatly preferring Black Hole for a few reasons. Now, I did say 9 times out of 10. There are some scenarios where Quiver certainly is preferable, but for the most part, especially in 6v6 playlists like Control, man, Black Hole is just, it seems like to me, the no-brainer, hands down, way to go. Now here I'm able to wipe about 4 players, and the thing about Black Hole is that I'm finding that with Quiver, the Void Anchors, they're pretty much a joke. They don't really reach far at all. You have to be pretty much standing right on top of that orb. So it kind of defeats the purpose of having it entirely. It can still reach people, but I found that most people are easily able to avoid it, so it's just kind of pointless. Here you see Quiver kind of helping me get a couple of kills when they're a little bit more spaced out like this. These are the times where Quiver is preferable. I can get a double kill there, and then here he's standing right on top of it initially, so it does tether him. I go for the disarm while my teammates wipe him pretty easily. But the thing about Black Hole is that it reaches so many people, and I'm finding that it's honestly easier to take out people with 1 Void Bow shot, and it disorients everybody, makes it hard for everybody to shoot you who's in the vicinity. I'm finding it's easier to get kills that way as opposed to just jumping through the air and trying to pull off 3 shots. I'd rather disorient 4, even 5 players, or 3, with 1 shot than to have to kind of continuously try to survive as I'm jumping around pulling off multiple shots. I feel like my survivability is greatly higher when I'm using Black Hole. And you see here, just disorients everybody. I'm in the middle of everyone. I don't think I would have survived this if I was using the Quiver ability instead. So I'm finding it's just so good for crowd control. It seems to me to play out better. I only have to worry about shooting 1 shot, and it's much more forgivable. Like, it's much more forgiving, because if I miss my shot, which I've found that shadow shot's actually much harder to hit players than I initially thought it would be, and especially when the suppressive effects take a second. Like, it's not instantaneous when you hit someone with the Void Bow. So it is a little bit more forgiving, because I can miss, hit a wall, and it'll still reach pretty far to grab people into the tether, to suppress them, to disorient them, and to make every shot a crit, which I found it makes sniping with Black Hole quite a bit of fun. I've played around with both snipes and shotties, but if you're using a decent impact sniper, then you can just body shot everyone who's stuck in your tether, in your anchor, and it'll take them out in 1 shot. So it does well over 200 damage with most decently high impact variant snipers. So anyways, you see even here, just being able to, I can just drop the anchor point and then leave some of the tethered opponents for my teammates to kill while I focus on other higher priority targets that aren't suppressed. So just generally speaking, I'm finding Black Hole to be much more preferable. Now, you may have a different opinion. I know that a lot of people have different opinions on that, and I certainly don't expect everyone to agree with me. But these are just for my taste and for the way that I tend to play. I don't feel the need to be flashy, jumping all over the place, throwing lots of arrows. Just 1 arrow that's really going to suppress a lot of people, to me, that seems preferable. I know it doesn't make for epic montages when I only shoot 1 shot, as opposed to, you know, firing off 1 shot and then shade step rolling around and popping off another one. I know that looks cooler, but practically speaking, I found that it's just better for me and for my teammates if we want to get kills and win games. Black Hole seems to be treating me better. So that's just kind of my 2 cents. I'll have more Nightstalker vids coming up throughout the weeks. And now that I have my Nightstalker leveled up, and I'm playing around with it quite a bit. So thanks for stopping by, Guardians. Really appreciate it, and we'll catch you later.